Call the routine that I'm about to show you Beast Mode. It contains some of the most common solo squash drills woven into a demanding routine. As with most of my routines, it contains two core drills that you alternate with. I design it like this to keep it physically demanding, but also to allow you to improve your concentration. In future videos, I'll show you how to take each drill to the next level by using targets and some other ideas. But for now, this is the basic version. Before we get started, a few quick things to clarify. Number one, this routine is not for beginners, novices, improvers, new players, or even recreational club players. It is for committed, competitive, ambitious team club players, perhaps just like yourself. Number two, heat up properly. You should be sweating before you even hit the ball. Number three, wear your squash goggles. Yes, even for solo drills. And finally, number four, there is a printable, downloadable poster available. Link is in the text description. Use it to follow along to this routine. So let's get started. I start with 50 side-to-side shots. I'm trying to keep the ball in the service box width. Watch the ball hit your strings. Then 50 straight drives on the forehand. Again, I'm trying to keep the ball within the service box width and trying to make the ball come off the back wall. I'm really focusing on dropping the racket head as I swing. It really helps me hit tight and good length. Back to 50 side to sides. And then onto the backhand straight drives. Again, focus on dropping the racket head. That's one set. So 4 drills, 1 set. I do that 2 more times. When I finish all 3 sets, I take a short drink break. I hold the ball in my left hand to keep it hot. But don't stand still though. Walk around a little bit. Right, back to work. Time for the volleys. I start with 50 figure of 8s on the volley. Prepare early, perhaps early enough to have the racket still, even for a fraction of a second. Then 50 straight backhand volleys from the middle of the court. Make contact with the ball above the wrist if you can. Back to 50 figure of 8s volleys. And then 50 straight forehand volleys from the middle of the court. Yes, you guessed it. Back to 50 figure of 8s on the volley. Now moving to the back corner. 25 high straight backhand volleys. Try to recreate a service return motion, and that means blocking the ball and finishing very high. Back to 50 figure of 8 volleys. Then onto the forehand back corner, and again doing those service returns volleys. Make sure your racket finishes high when you can, and there's 25 of those. Back to figure of 8s on the volley. Okay, now it's time for a mini routine. I go to the front of the court. I hit 50 straight backhand volleys. 50 corner volleys. I move to the middle of the court. 50 triangle volleys. That's basically 1 forehand to 1 backhand to 1 forehand. And I'm doing this to develop the ability to adapt to unusual positions of the ball. Then into the forehand corner for 50 forehand corner volleys. And finally 50 straight volleys. Now, I'm trying to force myself to make a mistake with these volleys in the straight ones by keeping the ball as tight as I can. I managed to do this set without making one mistake. Yay me! Back to 50 figure of 8s on the volley. And to finish the main routine, 100 side-to-side volleys. Now don't worry if the ball bounces, just carry on, pick it up and just start again. Keep your swing simple, early prep, short follow through. I like to finish the last few minutes with any type of soft touch shot. You should never walk off court and slump down and get cold. Do some kind of drill that allows you to naturally cool down. Well done, you've finished. Time for another short drink break. Kind can't tell you exactly how long this routine will take you. It'll be between 35 and 45 minutes depending on how hard you're hitting the ball, how seriously you take it, and how long you take breaks between each of the 2 sets. But what I can tell you is that when I finished it, I really feel as though I've had a really tough workout. Now, I hit the ball at 80% my maximum most of the shots, and I recommend that you do the same. If you enjoyed this video, watch the other videos I've made about solo squash routines, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions, doubts, or comments, of course. And as always, do something every single day to improve your squash. See ya.